really important thing is connecting to people with learning disabilities or people who are autistic and asking them to explain it. I found that really, really important, and just keeping an open mind about what people tell you. It's very easy to dismiss people, and I think we need to make sure that we listen to the key messages that people are telling us. In most local areas, there are support services. So there is a local learning disability team in every local area across the country. And that's a real source of expertise. Quite often they are multidisciplinary teams. So you'll have nursing, psychology, psychiatry, occupational therapy, physio, social work. There's a range of professionals there that are meant to support the specialist services for people with learning disabilities, and they have really, really good understanding about what impacts people with learning disabilities and what approaches to take. Most areas also have a autism diagnostic service, an assessment service, and they're excellent in terms of making sure that we understand the experiences of autistic people and what the best approaches are to those people and how to assess that. There are also quite often local groups. So we're lucky that we've got the Centre for ADHD and Autism in our area. And they run groups for people. They offer support to individuals, but they also offer support to professionals. So it's really important to connect with your local community and know what's available in that local community. Local GPs as well, it's really important to have a good connection with them, because there's a lot of support that GP practices can provide, but they just need to understand what it is that's needed. So I think it's all about a network around the individual. It's not about one responsible person, but it's about someone taking a lead as a coordinator to make sure that all of the necessary services are involved to meet the needs of the individual. That's where I would go. But also connecting with family. Where there's family involved with people, they'll know the person so well and really know the little intricacies that are really important to them. And that's really important as well. So it's a real holistic network that's required to provide good care for people. Most areas we do, and I'm sure across the country it's the same, usually commission carer support services. So these are services that are usually in the community. They're not statutory services like the NHS or the local authority. And they'll quite often offer a carer's assessment to people. And it's really important to take that up, because once you get that assessment, you kind of get to know what's available to support you. Those support services actually quite often run group services for carers, as well as accessing things like carers' personal budgets, so that you can have a break away from the caring role. There'll be resources that they'll be able to pinpoint you to or signpost you to. They'll be able to connect you with local services. So usually carer support services are well connected to the local community third sector services, voluntary sector services. So they can usually connect people to those services too. And the assessment will bring out all of the things about the person that you're caring for as well. If there are issues that you're struggling with, that's your opportunity to have a discussion and to get some support.